Hi everyone. Today we're going to take a look at the 5 best budget 4K gaming monitors in the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our 5 best picks. Then we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a budget 4K gaming monitor. You can find timestamps and links to all the products we mentioned in this video down to the description below. Let's get started. Number 1. Philips 276E8 VJSB. If you're looking for the cheapest 4K monitor on the market, that would be Philips 276E8 VJSB. Philips is well known for the manufacture of TVs, but they aren't as well established in the computer monitor sector. Their monitors are a bit more stripped down, which is how they get lower costs. But the displays in their monitors are decent enough to where they're a viable option for budget-oriented users. The 276E8 JVSB is a 27-inch 4K IPS display that comes with a 5ms GTG response rate. While it doesn't come with AMD's FreeSync technology, you could still use it for casual gaming as long as you have the hardware necessary to run games at 4K resolution. In the end, the Philips 276E8 VJSB isn't going to blow anyone away with its secondary features, but if you want a cheap 4K monitor at just under $250, it'll definitely do the trick. Number 2. LG 27UD58B. It does have a slower response time, though, but that is due to the fact that it sports an IPS panel instead of a TN panel. The IPS panel will help for wider viewing angles though, so there are trade-off costs. If you're a serious competitive gamer, you may want to opt for the fast 1ms GTG response time on the Asus VP28UQG, instead of the 5ms GTG response time of the LG 27UD58B, although most gamers likely won't be able to tell the difference between the two. Ultimately, while both the LG 27UD58B and the Asus VP28UQG are solid options, we felt a faster response time and slightly larger screen helped the Asus 4K monitor stand out a bit more. Though, if you're not a gamer, you'd probably prefer the IPS panel instead, and in that case, the LG 27UD58B would be the better option. Number 3. Asus VP28UQG. Asus is no stranger to the computer monitor market. They're well known for making high-quality displays and gaming-specific monitors. Their Asus VP28UQG is another solid offering. It comes with a 28-inch display that sports a 4K resolutions, a 1ms GTG response time, and comes with AMD's FreeSync technology. With AMD FreeSync, you'll need to pair this monitor with an AMD graphics card in order to take advantage of the variable refresh rate technology. As for the price, the VP28UQG comes in just at under $300. Overall, the Asus VP28UQG is a solid 4K monitor that is fairly affordable when compared to other 4K monitors out there. And it has a slightly bigger picture and a lower response rate than our runner-up pick, the LG 27UD58B, all of which make it our top choice for the 4K monitor under $300. Number 4. Biotech GFi 27QXA. If you're not looking for too many frills but want a 4K monitor that can still game like a pro, then the Biotech GFi 27QXA is a utilitarian champ. Its 27-inch display won't disappoint when it comes to sharpness, as 4K is incredibly pixel dense at this size. It even uses an IPS panel, so you'll get great viewing angles and decent colors. What makes this affordable 4K monitor stand out is its fast refresh rate. You can hit up to 144Hz with this monitor if you have the graphics card to muster that at 4K. It does require using 2 DisplayPort 1.4 connections simultaneously to achieve 4K 144Hz though, as a single DisplayPort 1.4 connection will slightly limit you to 4K 120Hz. Still, this monitor has a high quality feature set for the price, and even tops it off with FreeSync. Asus Tough Gaming VG289Q. You don't often see the word budget associated with a 4K monitor, but the Asus Tough Gaming VG289Q isn't just affordable, it's a great gaming monitor too. The display offers a great amount of performance, making it a fantastic value for gamers looking to get into 4K without breaking the bank. We've seen 4K monitors at the $400 mark offer less gaming performance. There's no ghosting when we gamed on the VG289Q, and overdrive successfully helped eliminate motion blur. SDR titles look extra colorful, but there was hardly any improvement when moving over to HDR games. With the VG289Q priced so low, it's not surprising that its refresh rate is limited to just 60 Hz. FreeSync works down to 48 Hz. Hardcore gamers will want more hertz, but casual players can make do with fast-paced scenes showing sufficient detail and great pixel density. Now that we showed you the best 4K gaming monitors, let's talk about a few things you should look for before buying one. Number 1. GSync versus FreeSync. Normally your graphics card draws a frame and then has to wait until the monitor refresh cycle before it can display it. When the timing of these two events isn't in sync, you would see partially drawn frames on the screen, called tearing. You have a monitor with a 60 Hz refresh rate and your GPU just barely missed drawing the frame in 1/60th of a second, it momentarily drops down to 30 FPS instead of something like 57 FPS, as it waits for the next 60 Hz monitor refresh rate. Variable refresh rate monitors reverse this relationship to refresh the monitor's display just as the graphics card has drawn a frame. If the game finished drawing that last frame in 1/57th of a second, the monitor will run at 57 Hz and the frame will immediately display. VRR makes your games look a lot smoother and gives you more freedom to adjust the visual quality in games without worrying about causing about a jumpy frame rate, or else turning off VSync and suffering from tearing. This is especially important if you're an early adapter of 4K gaming, since 4K 60 FPS is still hard for even high-end rigs to achieve. There are two such technologies right now, and they're not compatible with each other. Sort of. At CES 2019, NVIDIA announced it's testing existing FreeSync monitors' compatibility with GSync drivers, released after January 15, 2019. So far, just a handful of FreeSync displays are compatible with the GSync driver, but with FreeSync almost always being a cheaper option, it might be worth looking into.